Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being patient. I was kind of cracking up because I was trying to read through the comments and let you guys know I was running late. Big shocker. Big shocker, right? And I was scrolling through the chat and I saw someone say, "Oh, Derek, Dana's always late." And that's so true. That's sad, but it's true. This has been a theme of my entire life. I used to think it was a Dana thing, but maybe it's an Aquarius thing. I don't know. I seem to have, and I don't do it on purpose because I feel like sometimes people think I do it intentionally. Trust me, I don't. It stresses me out. I stress myself out because I always think I have more time than I have. Always. No matter what. It's like my brain just decides it's going to go on autopilot and we're going to take our time. And then I look down at the clock and I'm like, goodness gracious. But I really do appreciate your patience. Appreciate ya. So we're going to do something special today. We're going to do a New Year's Eve reading. I don't usually like to go way far out into the future because there's too many variables. You have free will. Nothing is set into stone. That wouldn't even be fair to you as a human being. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Happy New Year's, Melissa. So that's why my readings don't go out that far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up on the energy you might be feeling during the New Year's season, this weekend. But of course you want to apply it to any timeline that resonates with you. All right. But I felt like the energy was right. We just had a full moon on December 29th that actually fell in the sign of Cancer. So kind of making a little bit emotional for the collective. Also, it highlights family and love and relationships and the past. So I noticed that the past was returning in the first 4 you versus thems that I've released for January. So it does not surprise me. That might be a theme that usually happens around this time of year anyways, because people are trying to clear their energy out before January comes. So that's kind of what I've been feeling collectively. And actually, I'm going to use some different cards today because I feel like I have overused these. So give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Also, fix my... Okay. I'll be right back. And I'm back. All right, so I think I'm going to use these. I honestly don't remember the name of them, but my girl Carmen got them for me. And I don't see her in here, but thank you, Carmen girl. Then I'm going to use the moon cards. I also don't know the name of these, but I use these for the 2020 readings that I did last year. Which is still up, by the way. So definitely go and check out the 2020 predictions I did and see how close it came to what happened for you. And I think I'm going to go with the Gilded today. Keeping it simple. Somebody gave me a super chat and I didn't see who it was. Hold on. Thank you, Alicia. You're welcome. And thank you, Krishana Jones. Appreciate you. Oh, Carmen, you made it. What's up, girl? All right, so just like always, I'm going to go through all of the zodiac signs. I'm going to focus on the general energies that you can expect. I really don't have a plan. I'm just going to let myself be completely guided. I'm not going to do it how I usually do it. I'm just going to go with whatever flows. And I hope that you guys find something of value in it and that you have a wonderful week. A wonderful weekend, a wonderful New Year's. I hope these messages are for your highest good. And that is what I have asked for and prayed for before I started the meditation, or before I started the reading. I meditate in between each sign, so you can either meditate with me or just chill out, talk amongst yourselves. You guys usually do that anyways. And hopefully you have some fun, right? Thank you, Amy, for the 549. So we're going to start with Aries. Let me think about what format I want to do here. Yes. Like this. Okay. Let's chill out. Aries. Okay, so Aries, as soon as I closed my eyes, I heard Rihanna, which actually came up in the Aquarius reading yesterday, but it was a different song. It was Shine Bright Like a Diamond. So I feel like this might be your year to shine. You know what I'm saying? I heard that there's a lot of spiritual growth coming in 2021 on the heels of what for a lot of you may have felt like a bit of an up and down year. So I think that this might be your year to shine, and or there's just a lot of potential for that during this time frame. Because that song was so clear. And also I saw the heart chakra, so I think there might be a lot of focus this upcoming year on your heart chakra, cleansing your heart chakra. Also, the heart chakra speaks to me about emotions and love and relationships, so that may be highlighted for you during this time period or in 2021 in general. So that's kind of what I got for the overall energy. Let's go a little bit further, Aries, and see what else we got for you. Diamonds in the sky. So let's see, my Aries. Oh my gosh, as I say, diamonds, now I have Diamonds on the Soles of Your Shoes playing by Paul Simon, but it says, luck is on your side. Nice. This is Sagittarius energy, which we just came out of Sagittarius season, and I just looked down and there's Capricorn energy here for some of you, so this could be what you're feeling. You know, you may have started feeling it in Sagittarius season, so you think end of November, early December, and then feeling a little bit of a lift in Capricorn season, which is right now. And then in January, you might feel like you're elevating, you know, in the sky, or just really being pushed in that direction to elevate your consciousness and elevate what you believe is possible for you. Because luck is on your side as it goes into 2021. So then you have the second house of assets. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of financial stuff here, career stuff, looking at your assets, looking at your material world, paying close attention to your possessions, what can go, what needs to stay. Because I see someone sorting out either a closet or like a dresser, maybe even getting organized within your home environment. But it also talks about luxury and worthiness and security. So all of that being highlighted as we go into the January energy. Okay, the second house is also Taurus energy for some of you. So I have Sagittarius and Taurus energy, as well as Aquarius is what I felt at the beginning of the reading. Those could be significant signs that you're dealing with. I don't want to take all of these, just one. That says physical well-being is only one good thought away. It says you could have every disease known to man within you today, but if you choose a different feeling of thoughts tomorrow about your body, they would all leave your body. The key is to not give any unwanted thing much attention when it doesn't feel good. Turn your attention someplace else. So, as it pertains to your physical well-being, Aries, Spirit's wanting to remind you that you get what you focus on, okay? And sometimes it can be hard if we're not having well thoughts about our body, to kind of take our attention away from it, especially if you have trained your thoughts in that direction. Maybe trained your thoughts that your body most definitely will age, that you most definitely will, I always get sick this time of year, or this always happens to me. Those types of thoughts are not in your highest good to continue, because your thoughts are powerful and they fuel what you manifest to a high degree. All right, so our mental well-being has a lot to do with our physical well-being, and that's not just a spiritual concept in the medical world. That's why they have Reiki practitioners, holistic doctors. Energy work is real, okay? And the best energy work that you could do or learn for this upcoming year is how to move your own thoughts when it pertains to how you're thinking about your body. Every morning, I meditate every single day of my life, but every morning I do a physical well-being meditation. I actually shared it on my Facebook if you're interested in that. And what I tell myself is that my body is well, my body is perfect, my body is naturally healing itself, and you can actually feel the energy shift in your body if you pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking and just give it a second to feel it. So maybe doing some practice meditations, affirmations when it comes to physical well-being will be really important, especially as we go into January, and I'm being drawn to talk about the full moon. Do we have a full moon in January? I'm sure we do, but during a new moon cycle, sorry, not a full moon, a new moon cycle, it would be a good time to practice some affirmations. So, this looks good so far. That's kind of the general energy that I'm feeling going into 2021, right? I'm going to get a little bit more specifics for the here and now energy, okay? What else do we have for Aries? Okay, so Aries, to go back to physical well-being, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, if you do things that you think are bad for you, just know that your body is an incredible healing mechanism built of millions of trillions of cells that are here to keep you alive and keep you moving. And really, your body only fails you one day of your life, and that is the day that you pass over. And it's not even failing you then. It's allowing you to be released into your energetic self. So it's like, don't be so hard on yourself. Some of you, have some emotional dialogue going on that you're kind of maybe been stuck on, or just forgetting to see the forest through the trees when it comes to something that maybe makes you emotional, okay? You could also be dealing with someone in the now that has some regrets. They may be going through some physical pain right now, and they're thinking like it is their fault, or they could have done something different or something like that. And Spirit wants to remind this person, because I don't feel it's you, it could be someone in your environment, but it could be you, that they are perfect the way that they are. There's nothing going wrong here, and all is well. So this could be a family member or a friend. I feel it's platonic, but it could be anyone in your life, including yourself. To get more information on the assets and the financial sector of your life, it's like kind of once you let go, it kind of comes in. You know, once you let the guardedness down or the defensiveness, whatever this is that you've got going on, Aries, is like when the assets and the house and the finances and all of that comes into order. All right. No longer needing to fight for things, not feeling like you need to protect, because that implies lack consciousness when we think that we need to protect what's ours. Although it can be hard to move out of that energy, I feel like, you know, it's encouraging you to let your guard down. And then when it comes to the luck on your side, there could be something going on from the past that's showing up here. It could be this person that has regrets, but there's something lucky coming in, and it's like you may have planted the seeds in childhood, or it's like something that's been a long time coming here. So it feels like luck, or maybe other people would view you as having luck. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've got success going on, or you have success coming in 2021, some people may view that as, oh, you're lucky, as if you didn't work for it, you know, as if you didn't plant the seeds a long time ago. It's like, let them think what they're going to think. It may look like luck to others, but I think that you know that it was either a long time coming or something that you had been maybe plugging away at or wanting since childhood, you know. This is saying get some rest. And then here's that guardedness again. So I feel you very protective right now in the energy, okay? Or you have someone around you that may be very protective from your past, or you're protecting yourself from the past. There's a lot of like almost silence needed around the situation. I heard silence is your friend when it comes to a past person in particular. You know, so and I think I saw that in the Aries you versus them reading, that someone was trying to trigger you, Aries, because they know how to push your buttons, and they just like to do that. And it's like silent, no response is a response, and silence is your friend when it comes to that situation. So yeah. Person that Aries may be dealing with when we go into 2021. Person or people. I just draw my cards. Yes. Okay, so I feel like the person that has the regrets is the person you're dealing with. I don't feel that that's you. I pulled that here. So you have the Five of Cups out twice, right? But it could be you. Some of you have someone in your energy or environment that, you know, is trying to find comfort, but then, you know, really stuck on some things from the past, regretting things. It could be in relation to their finances or career, or their stability in general. I heard security. And then I heard security deposit. I don't know what that's about. But why does Aries need to know about that? This person is in this upcoming year, they're going to learn to either retake back their power, or they're going to find that there's a lot of love here underneath it all. Because I have Gwen Stefani playing in my head. You really love me underneath it all. I haven't heard that song in a long time. But that's kind of what I'm feeling, because the Ace of Cups and the Sun is here. So if there is regrets around this, I don't feel it lingering much longer, whether that's on your part or their part, because there's a powerful energy and a powerful love coming in here for you or for this person. It could be either or. So like I said, primary zodiac signs that I'm seeing is Sagittarius and Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio here, Leo. So those zodiac signs might be in your energy or highlighted. I have Cancer here. All right. Did you listen to that song this morning? I guess I should not be shocked with that. All right, Taurus. and keep it to 7 minutes for each sign. I'm pretty sure that that was way more than 7 minutes that I just did. Yeah, I can't help it. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't drop a card there. Love me. I loved that music video because it's like one of the very few music videos that Gwen Stefani doesn't have like a crap ton of makeup on. And I love her. I think she's beautiful, but I thought she was especially beautiful in that video because it's like the only time I think I've seen her almost barefaced. I'm sure she wasn't completely barefaced, but she's natural beauty. Ah, I left my water in the bathroom. Hold on a second. I cannot go without water. I'll be right back. I got a new cup. Okay, Taurus. It's random, but isn't it cute? I like it. Taurus. So Taurus, this is gonna sound really crazy, but I think it's from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, if you don't have little kids, you might not know what that is, but it's like a cartoon character, and he has like flaming hair. It's like yellow and red at the tip, and I saw him driving like a go-kart, and I heard fiery and balls to the walls. Hey. So what I get from that, other than some humor, is that Spirit's got a sense of humor. Don't think that they don't. But is that you might be really fired up for 2021, ready to make some moves. Even though you're an earth sign, I feel like a fiery type of energy. So you may have fire placements in significant areas of your chart. But also watch the impulsivity. And I don't think Taurus is an impulsive sign. I really don't. I think you really think things out. But because there's such a drive, that's what the word was, a drive, like motivation coming in to push you forward, you might actually do some impulsive things. So, you know, watch that energy. Some of you really just like gaming, and that's all that's about. And hey, to each their own, right? I think sometimes gaming's therapeutic because it makes you be present in the present moment, right? But I just Dragon Ball Z. All right, so let's go into it and see what that's about. And as I say, fiery energy, we've come out of Aries. You have Aries energy here. Certainly could be dealing with one. And it says it's time to take action. You're very close to achieving your goal. So it's like the final push. You know what I'm saying? Because now I hear the final countdown. Um, some of you are getting a push to really change some things or take action in areas of your life that you've put on the back burner, right? And I get like that's for some reason hot temperament is bubbling up to the surface. I don't know if that's your temperament or you're dealing with someone like that, but either way, the energy is pushing you to take action and reminding you that you are closer than you think to your goal. Okay, especially as we go into the next full moon cycle. So, let's see. And you have the North Node of Destiny. Interestingly enough, this depiction kind of looks like the guy's hair that I was seeing in the meditation. So this is about your soul school, learning curves, fulfillment, your purpose, destiny, you know, maturing and experiencing life, going on a journey. And I saw like the character riding a go-kart going on a journey. So some of you really want to travel or you miss traveling because let's face it, 2020 hasn't allowed us to do that. And I'm not entirely convinced that 2021, I'm just keeping it real with you guys, is going to be much different than 2020. Although, fingers crossed, okay? I could be wrong. So I don't feel like the restrictions are going to be lifting, at least not in the first quarter of 2021. But some of you are making plans, you know, like as soon as it lifts, you're going to go here, there, and everywhere. Or some of you are going to do it anyways. That could be what the impulsivity is about, you know, just like putting the pedal to the metal and letting it ride. It says, I'm a physical extension of creative, non-physical energy. So it says, Taurus, you are so much more than the physical body you've come to know as you. You are source energy and you're focused on the leading edge of thought. In this powerful now, you hold the key to allowing the source that is you to flow. The better you feel, the more you allow. So it's like Spirit's wanting you to do what feels good and to take some action in some areas of your life that you know, might not have been able to take action on in 2020 to really truly get in touch with your spiritual path as well. You know, the age of Aquarius is all about spiritual awakening. So it's going from the physical 3D practical world to the ethereal, opening up to the fact that we're more than our sack of skin. And that includes a lot of people coming into their own natural abilities, whether that be being psychic or a medium or being able to connect in a different way spiritually, understanding spiritual concepts, understanding your place in the world, that type of information will be coming in for a lot of us. Okay, so I feel like some of you are really practicing your spirituality or you're being guided to that if you're already an intuitive Taurus, because I actually think the sign of Taurus is really intuitive. Then you just might really come into your own, you know what I'm saying? Really own it during this time frame. So let's get some more details for you, Taurus. Thank you for the super chat. I didn't see who gave me to scroll back and see. Yeah, a card flip. Yeah, the Hermit. Going within. And then you have the Five of Swords over the North Node. And the Lovers over the Law of Attraction card. So, yeah, I think after a period of inner reflection, Aries, it's time to take some action. Okay, you thought about it long enough. We've talked about it long enough. You've been sitting on this long enough. Some of you have some ideas or things that you, like I said, been putting on the back burner. And then this year is the time to put some things into action, particularly during Aries season this upcoming year, which Aries season is what, April, March, April area. That would be a really good time for you to start putting some true action into some goals that maybe you've been putting off. It's like, don't be your own worst enemy, Taurus. Don't be your own worst enemy, okay? With the Five of Swords over the Destiny, that's feeling like maybe that, you know, like things don't work out, or having this idea that you might be rejected, or what will others think, or, you know, fearing defeat. And this is saying you didn't come here to be defeated. You know, you didn't come to this earth to not have it your way. You came here knowing that you were worthy and things are here for you to manifest, but you got to get out of your own way, okay? So it's like, if there had been that defeatist type of energy, or feeling like it's never the right time, or you never can get it right, I would like to remind you that you can never get it wrong. It's only ever just a growth experience, and also you're eternal, so it's never done. And then the Lovers here. This is highlighting relationships, okay? Needing to make some decisions when it comes to love. Some of you feel like you have to give up some things that you love for a person that you love. And Spirit's wanting to say, again, that is narrow thinking. That is lack consciousness of thinking that you can only have one area of your life go well, but not all areas. But it's like, you came here to have it all. Stop cheating yourself by settling for less. Stop cheating yourself for settling for anything that falls below what you know you deserve, because Destiny is calling you this upcoming year, and what it's calling you to do is to take action. So Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini energies may be of significance to you this year. Those time frames may be significant, or you could be literally dealing with those zodiac signs or have it in your chart. And person or people you're dealing with. So Taurus, whoever you're dealing with, they fear that doors aren't, you know, the doors of opportunity aren't going to open. You know, this person may have trouble like putting practical plans into action. Okay. This is the person who's most in your energy right now, whether you're thinking of them or they're sitting next to you, FYI. But I feel like there is doors of opportunity opening, but this person fears it, or they have a lot of insecurities or things that are shrouding it. I feel like this person, I have the song "Do You Believe in Magic" in my mind, which was Aquarius's title. Not this reading, the last reading. Some of you, this is an Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. I just feel like this person fears change. Even though they think that they like it, they kind of fear it. And it keeps them stuck. Their energy is slow as slow can be. So they might be slow to change, you know, or slow to move forward. Cautious is what I heard. But it's because I think this person thinks that they're being cautious, but actually they're being a bit fearful. Or expecting the worst, not seeing the truth of something, and therefore they kind of block their own blessings from coming in, or at least that's what the current energy is talking about. But I do see movement out of that. So that's what I have. Man, I definitely did not stick to 7 minutes on that one. Dang it. I'm going to be on here for like 5 hours again. Oh well. I have another song in my head. I don't know if this is for Gemini or Taurus. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. No disguise. That's an old one. Okay, drink water, meditate. Let's do Gemini. Don't forget to give me a like if you're in here, please. So Gemini, I have the weekend in my mind. Starboy, cause I'm a star boy. That's one of my favorite songs. Also, I love The Weeknd. The Weeknd is an Aquarius. But I've actually been getting a lot of Aquarius Gemini connections in my readings. So I don't know if you're connected to one or what, if you have that in your chart or something. But Starboy, because I'm a star boy. So, and then interestingly enough, I got that white on, or you meditate to white noise, but white noise is going to help put you in a space, Gemini, to where you can really clear your mind. And I felt like with the reading that I did yesterday, your mind was a bit hazy, okay? So, or I don't want to say hazy, but it was a lot of back and forth. You know, the twins were really at odds in that reading, going back from being lighthearted to very serious. And so for some reason, white noise in particular, I don't know, might be very soothing to you, or maybe you already do that. So it's just confirmation for you. But and then what I got was, it was a fan. First I heard the white noise. Then there was a fan, and it was like slowly rotating, and then it was getting faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. So there's something that's gaining momentum in the energy right now, okay? And it might be slow to turn around for you, because now I have the song, Turn Around Bright Eyes. And bright eyes. That's what I got in the reading I did for you yesterday. I was reminded of my niece, who I have no clue if she's a Gemini, but I would not be surprised. She has the brightest eyes. And her name is Lily. But I don't know why that's significant. But there might be some things turning around, and it seems like it's a hard push, or it's taking a while, but like once it starts gaining momentum, it's going to be like, like, get ahead of it now, okay? If you can. And interestingly enough, I love the song Starboy. But the lyric that keeps popping out and popping out and popping out is, you put me in the worst mood. You put me in the worst mood. You might have someone that puts you in the worst mood. And you might need to distance yourself from that situation or that person, okay? Just for sure. I'm not saying forever and ever, although maybe it's up to you. But I think for air signs in general, we definitely need our space when we feel like someone is able to impact us in that way, okay? Because it's easy to get into an air sign's head because we're already all up in our heads. So if someone has the ability to irritate you, Gemini, it's best to, you know, place your distance or ignore. You know, I'm just being truthful with you. So what do you have coming into 2021? A time for healing. A time for healing. I've been feeling that for you, Gemini, coming in the energy. That you're in need of some rest or in need of some healing. This next crescent moon may bring in some energy that is very healing or therapeutic for you. Okay, I don't know when the next crescent moon is, but check out the natal charts. And then interestingly enough, you have Leo here. So you could be dealing with a Leo, you could have Leo in your chart, or this could be highlighting your heart chakra when it comes to love. So when it comes to love in the energy, Gemini, this is about being expressive, being creative, and interestingly enough, playfulness, which is what I got in the guided encouragement in the reading that I did yesterday. Was kind of to keep your playfulness about you. Move your body. Don't allow yourself to sit for too long. Don't get all stuck in your head. Don't be sitting on your phone for 25 million hours. You know, like get up and move your body. So I feel that message coming in again. It's like, love your life. Be self-confident. Know what you're worth. Do not settle this year, especially when it comes to relationships or love. You know, and interestingly enough, they said, watch the excess. So again, some of you might be excessively online, excessively watching tarot readings, you know, excessively overcharging your brain. And that's not healthy for an air sign. It's not. The further you get into your head, the farther you get from your physical well-being and your mental well-being. So it's like distraction might be your friend right now. And I mean like outside of your head distraction. Like doing something with your hands or doing a craft, painting, organizing, you know, getting into the environment. Okay. And then this says, the universe is big enough to fulfill my every intent. And doesn't this look like the Sun card? So more Leo energy for some of you. It says the universal manager has the ability to bring everyone a vibrational match to what they're giving their attention to without depriving anyone else of what they are wanting. So this is a reminder, Gemini, that the universe is big enough for all to succeed. Okay, so you don't have to downplay your successes to make someone feel better, and vice versa. You don't ever need to envy anyone else's successes because there is enough success to go around, and you bring a unique flavor. You know, everyone in your life brings a unique flavor to this earth, and the universe is big enough to fulfill all of the intents. So don't hold back on what you want, and don't hold yourself back from, you know, really putting it out there or accepting less than what you deserve. And some of you have been accepting less than what you deserve in the relationship sector, but it could be any sector of your life. It's a time for healing, all right? So that's kind of what I have here so far. The Chariot. The Page of Pentacles. And the Sun. Got a lot of Leo energy here. Some of you definitely have that in your chart possibly. And or it could be that Leo season, which is August, July, August time frame, might be a really important time for the relationship sector. All right, in 2021. So there's movement forward here with the Chariot. Now, interestingly enough, this is Cancer energy. We just had a full moon that was highlighting the sign of Cancer. So this past full moon could have really pushed you into healing, or encouraging you to do some things that are healing for your body or healing for your mind, healing for your heart. and or you have some healing to do around a relationship with someone who has Cancer placements. So I just see that highlighted again, okay? And then over the Leo energy, you have the Page of Pentacles. So there's some new opportunities in love, or some opportunities to replant some seeds, reinvest. I feel like these are possibilities, but nothing written in stone at this point, because there's a lot of free will, of course, at play in our lives. But it's like, do not short yourself this year. Do not short yourself of your happiness. The sun is here 1, 2, 3 times. So again, this is a reminder that there's nothing that you can't have. And by you having a lot, you are not depriving anyone else of having anything. Like, I think it's easy to think like, oh, wow, that person has so much and I don't. Or I have so much and that person doesn't, so I should feel bad. And listen, we all come here with the same capabilities, abilities to create anything that we want. And although I will say that some people maybe don't get the same platform as others, the ability to have all of that is always available to you. So don't guilt yourself for what you have. But also, like I said, don't envy others, because they go hand in hand. Because the universe is big enough to fulfill every intent and desire of every person that walks this earth. It's just that some believe that and some don't, and you get what you believe. You get what you believe. If you're in a place, though, this upcoming year, Gemini, to be more generous with your time, energy, or money, certainly the more generous you are, by the way, the more people are generous with you, and law of attraction plays into that. So there's also a message here about generosity, okay, and having more inclusion in your environment when it comes to that. It's really funny in life because, and I have Gemini placements in my chart too. It's like we work really, really hard to pull ourselves, you know, into alignment, to create our dreams. And then when we get there, we feel guilty about it. Like, well, why did my dreams work out and not someone else's? It's so ass backwards. It's like, just appreciate that you got there and be happy with it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. You worked to get there, right? So did everyone else. That everyone else has that ability to do that. You know? So let's see the person you're dealing with. Six of coins. Wait, no. 8 of pentacles. 8 of pentacles. King of cups. So whoever you're dealing with, they're really, really carefully analyzing how they feel. And that was the exact message that I got yesterday when I did your reading. They're really carefully analyzing. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, girl. All right. They're closely examining relationships, emotions, how they feel. They may also be focused on, you know, their work or their craft, you know, maybe trying to learn some new things about themselves during this time frame when it comes to how to make money, finances, security. I feel like this person has a very emotional nature about them, but it's almost stoic. It's kind of like a stoic energy. I'm not saying they're like that all the time, but that's kind of what I'm getting right now. It's just like almost no reaction, or a blunt, I don't mean blunt like what you think I mean. I mean like bland. Yeah. I don't know if that's them all the time or that's just the energy this upcoming week, but it's a bit bland. And that could be their personality in general. I think this person feels very deeply, but they may not be the best at expressing it. Okay? But this person is learning how to examine themselves and are closely examining, like I said, either this relationship or relationships in general as we go into January. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer in particular, but could be Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you definitely have Leo that will be highlighted this upcoming year. Page of Pentacles reminds me of Virgo, but it could be Capricorn, Taurus. So those could be significant times of year for you, or you could be dealing quite literally with those zodiac signs, all right? And I have Sagittarius here as well. Thank you for the 1999, Michelle. Happy New Year to you too. Okay. You can apply it to your sun, moon, and Venus and rising. All of my readings can apply to sun, moon, Venus, or rising. To answer your question. Okay. Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, interestingly enough, I saw like the outline of a person, and there was what looked to be very large angel wings coming in and closing in on this person. So I feel, and then I heard "Come Closer," and then the song "Come Closer" came in. You know, come closer, come closer. That's a good song. So it may feel like sometimes things are closing in on you, or that, you know, like the room is closing in on you. I heard claustrophobia. I don't know if some of you have claustrophobia. But it's like you're being wrapped in almost like a blanket of love. Okay, some of you definitely have an angel or someone who's passed, or a guide that is very much close to you during this time frame, especially if it's an emotional point in your life where you may have just a lot of things pulling at your emotions, or maybe even family stuff going on. It's like you're being guided, okay, Cancer, throughout your journey, always. And honestly, your guides are always there. You know, you don't have to be psychic. Well, we're all psychic. All of us have the ability. But anyone could talk to their guides. You just sit in quiet and ask, and they'll come. So it's like, don't forget that that's available to you. And maybe check out that song, because for some reason that song always makes me want to dance, and I feel like you could probably use like a boost in your energy. This full moon in December might have hit you like a ton of bricks, in a good way or a bad way. I feel like it was packing a punch though, for my, especially if you're a Cancer moon, but it can be sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Oh my gosh, yes. It says you. Okay, first of all, can we just say this is the new moon in Cancer? card. And it says, you and your loved ones are safe. So some of you are definitely getting guidance from a loved one, all right? It's like, I think what they were trying to show me is that even when you feel that you're alone, you're protected. And it's like, just allow it in. Allow yourself to feel that all is well. Allow yourself to feel that warmth come in. Find pleasure in your home for a lot of you. You know, I feel like Cancers can sometimes be homebodies as you're very driven by family and emotion, but not always. But it might be a good time to maybe be a homebody, you know, given what's going on in the world. But, you know, curl up with a blanket. I keep seeing a very white, fluffy blanket. So I don't know if you have a white, fluffy blanket that you like, or maybe get you one. Comfort is of importance, okay? Or you're literally receiving comfort from above, y'all. But it's like knowing, just know that you and your loved ones are safe, all right? Then you have the 6th house of the craft, which is about home, well-being, comfort, health. Could be highlighting your diet as well. Some of you might be making some diet changes or maybe need to make a few diet adjustments. And maybe even some adjustments to your daily rituals. Some of you might have been comfort zoning a bit too much, okay? So there is always an excess in everything. So it's like, you know, you may need to do a little bit more, get off the couch a little bit more, etc. It's kind of hard to do that in December, right? When you just kind of want to chill. But this talks about organization and purification, learning new skills. So you might be learning some new skills this upcoming year, because this card often also talks about apprenticeships and crafts and study. So you might be studying up on some things, and yeah. I actually had 2 come out, but I feel it's this one. It says, when I appreciate, I feel so very good. This says, appreciation is the secret to life. Become a person who appreciates and you will thrive. You will fulfill your reason for being. This one says, I appreciate the science of deliberate creation. Giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. So these 2 cards together talk about deliberately finding appreciation in your environment, your current environment. And that's what I was talking about, like just finding yourself a nook, just appreciating a blanket, appreciating a hot beverage or a hot meal. Comfort, comfort, comfort. That's what I'm getting, like comfort yourself. Spirit's trying to almost soothe your energy, okay? So I feel like your well-being is intact, all right? Put your focus on your well-being. Do something nice for yourself, especially this upcoming weekend or maybe tonight. And practice the art of deliberately showing appreciation. And watch how you start to feel better. Watch. So, Knight of Cups, 8 of Cups. Some of you have developed some bad habits that you'll be walking away from in 2021. With how you deal with your environment, work, or your own emotions. There's financial security here coming in. It's almost like when you appreciate what you have, Cancer, then it just keeps coming and it just keeps coming, especially in the financial sector. Okay, and this could be during Virgo season or Cancer season, your birthday season, this upcoming 2021. But it's like, this is all about security, feeling comfortable. And when you show gratitude, gratitude begets you, comes to you. Over you and your loved ones are safe, the Knight of Cups. It's safe to emotionally express yourself, okay? That's what this card is telling me. There might be someone coming in to emotionally express to you during this time frame or the time frame of your birthday. It's celebratory energy coming in. It's knowing that all is well, right? So I do feel like there'll be some more emotional dialogue or expression going on, either coming into January or, like I said, around your birthday season. And then needing to walk away from some bad habits. Some of y'all got some bad habits. or you're dealing with someone that has some bad habits that they might actually be working on, during this time frame. One of your bad habits might be learning when to walk away, you know, and knowing when you've given it all that you've given, you've given it all that you've got, and learning when to detract yourself, because I do feel like Cancers in general have difficulty with knowing when, to turn the nurture off, because I do feel, especially Cancer females, always want to be the one to like help or be there for someone or nurture, and sometimes you overextend and you deplete yourself. So it's like knowing when to pull back, all right? So, person you may be dealing with. I only wanted one card, but okay. This is the person who's most likely in your energy right now. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, the Death card, Ace of Swords, the Queen of Coins. So whoever you're connecting with, they're having some successes here, feeling more of a boost in their energy. There's some definite changes coming in for this person that's giving them some clarity and allowing them to look at things through the eyes of another, because that's literally what I heard, looking at things through the eyes of another. This person is gaining some insight or perspective, or you might be gaining insight about this person during this time frame. There might be success or intensity or passion around this connection, especially with the Death card here and the Ace of Wands, but I feel like I heard yes, yes, yes. So if something's been slow to change, things are definitely going to pick up the pace. You could be dealing with Gemini, because I got that in their reading as well. Or you could have Gemini placements, but there's success here coming in regards to this person or connection, whether that's with you or not with you. Each of you, it will be different. But you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, I felt, even though I don't have that out, Cancer, Virgo. Those time periods may be highlighted for you this upcoming year. Leo over here. But it could be any zodiac sign, guys. It's a general read. Okay. Leo. If I missed anyone who gave me a super chat, I'm sorry, but I want you to know I appreciate all of them. Whoop. Okay. So, Leo, I heard very distinctly, let it come and let it pass. Let it come and let it pass. Let it come and let it pass. And I could hear waves in the ocean. And interestingly enough, all of a sudden, like my attention was jerked, like over here. So it's almost like being in the flow, okay, letting things come in and then letting them pass, and then all of a sudden your focus being redirected. Almost, I don't want to say in a harsh way, but it was like immediate. So there might be something going on that pulls your attention in a different direction, a direction that I don't feel you maybe were intending to go or thinking you were going. So there might be a bit of a curveball thrown your way in January, or all of a sudden I'm getting like bubbly. That's the best way I can say it. That could be the energy in January or this upcoming week, but I feel like a redirection in the energy, okay? It's almost like just kind of sitting in calm, sitting in peace, and then it was almost like, what did you say? You know, like that type of energy, or, you know, just all of a sudden, okay, you think you're going this direction, and then, you know, let's see what that's about. For my Leos. It says, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So it could be that there is, you know, something that is pulling you in a different direction when we are in Aquarius season. I'm not sure if we have a full moon in Aquarius season. I'm sure that we do, but check that out on any of the natal charts. But it's like showing the world your authentic self, okay? And interestingly enough, of course, this is the water bearer, but it has a depiction of water in it. So it's like, let it come in and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on to emotions. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to things that are not serving you. Leo, step out of your comfort zone a little bit, especially in Aquarius season. And don't be afraid to show the real you. Don't be afraid to show your emotions how you need to show them. And I'm not getting what the redirecting of energy is about just yet, but we'll see. Well, here's your card, the Sun. So this is about you being you. That's what I just said. It says honoring your essence, being self-aware, your spirit, your creativity, honoring yourself, honoring where your heart really lies at the end of the day. And this kind of talks about also letting go of childishness, ego, too much pride, whether that's you or you're dealing with a person like that. You may need to either alleviate yourself from being so concerned with someone, what someone thinks, and or alleviate yourself maybe of that connection during this upcoming year, but it'll be different for each of you. A lot of self-sufficiency here, okay? A lot of independence. So Leo, it's not that I don't think relationships are important, but I feel like at least starting out 2021, it's more about self-sufficiency and independence than anything else, okay? Also, for some of you, if you're having issues with a father figure, this would be a good year to heal that if you're able to. That's very specific, so that's not going to be all of you. And whether you're male or female, thank you for the $5 super chat, April. I think it says April. Appreciate you, girl. Hey, Maminka, welcome. Sorry, what I was saying is ADD. Even if you're a female Leo, this is pulling out your masculine nature. So you might be a little bit more dominating this year, a little bit more wanting to stand on your own feet this year than you have been in the past. So I just feel like this is encouraging you to kind of bring out your masculine energies. All of us have a mixture of feminine and masculine energies, by the way. But it's really highlighting the more masculine parts of the sign of Leo. And then it says, no one else needs to know this. It says it is not necessary for even one other person to understand the law of the universe. For you are the attractor of your experience, just you. So again, what was I saying? No one needs to understand you. They don't need to agree with you. They don't need to get along with you. They don't need to have a say-so in what's right for you. And this year is about self-sufficiency and kind of breaking free from the expectations of others, breaking free from, you know, caring about other people's perspective. And I actually posted a meme, not a meme, I wrote it out, a guided message that I got last night about people's perspective, you know, because if you start listening to that, you'll fracture your own energy. Society does not know itself. So who are they to tell you what to do? You know, society will be the first to tell you to go love yourself. And in the same breath, tell you to go F yourself. So you can't place too much value on that. You know, everybody wants something different out of people. So if you try to appease them all, you damage yourself, right? So it's like, who are you going to appease? Appease you. Appease you. Yeah. So, Leo, I love you, but I'm not reading all those cards for you. So you have the Hermit here, the King of Swords. Oh, I had one flip. Leos always think they're special because you are. But every time I do Leo's reading and Aries readings, I always get like 300 million cards. It's that fire sign energy. Okay, lots of major arcana here. This is going to be a powerful year for my fixed signs, FYI. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs are the pillars of this new age that we're ushering in right now. So there's going to be a very impactful energy around you, Leo, and who you believe yourself to be today is going to be completely different as to who you believe yourself to be at the end of 2021. And I don't mean that in a bad or scary way. I mean that in a powerful, enlightening way, okay? So it doesn't, I heard powerhouse. It does not surprise me that there's all this powerful energy popping into the reading, because that is what it's about for the fixed signs this upcoming year. It's a pivotal year, okay, for the sign of Leo. So here you have this kind of shrouding, you know, yourself, a very introverted state, maybe even doing some self enlightenment, self-searching, soul-searching, that type of energy. But it's like saying, Leo, when we go into January, it's time to pop out of that energy and come into who you really are. You know, so if you've kind of been holding back or been more introverted, you know, downplaying is the word I heard, downplaying your successes or things that you have going on, it's like, bam, who cares what they think? Brag on yourself. Goodness gracious, you're a Leo. And then you have the Sun and the King of Swords. So, like I said, this is talking about your self-awareness, all right? So I feel like this is honoring your perspective more than honoring other people's perspective of you, okay? The self-sufficient energy. Some of you could definitely be dealing with an air sign when it comes to your heart or emotions, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Those signs could be highlighted, particularly Aquarius because it's out twice now, but I also have Scorpio and Virgo. So those signs may be playing very important roles in your life this upcoming year, or you could have those placements in your chart. But it's like, put an end to, you know, needing for other people to understand you, all right? There might be some endings going on in your life that might be best to keep it personal. Because on the other end of that, Leo, sometimes Leos are so extroverted, they just tell everybody their story, or they overexpress. And so this is also saying, you know, not everybody needs to know every detail, okay? And it might actually protect your energy more if you keep some things to yourself, right? Especially when it comes to things that may be ending or changing this upcoming year, etc. The time frames to look for this year is Aquarius season, Virgo season, your own season, and Scorpio season, all being impactful times, okay, for you. Person Leo's most dealing with. Thank you for the 75, Gabrielle. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, so person you're dealing with is the 9 of Coins, the Fool, and the Page of Coins. So this person is also working on self-sufficiency, all right? They also have some new beginnings coming in, and there is new potential within this connection or with this person, all right? There might be envy or jealousy going on within this person's energy. That could be surrounding them or literally from them. That's just like a side note. Could be coming from you towards them. Just depends. But it's like this person's getting ready to embark on some new beginnings. And I keep hearing all by myself. They want to do it all by themselves. I don't know. Or they may not want to do it all by themselves. I actually feel like they do. This person has kind of like a playful vibe about them. They may be very just like playful in general. In a low vibing way, this person can be very immature or, you know, just envious, you know, because I keep getting that in this person's energy. Somebody could envy your self-sufficiency, or you could be envying this person, all right, because it can be interchangeable. Keep it real with yourself at the end of the day. But yeah, I do feel like there is obviously new energy ushering in, okay? And you could be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign. Or Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo. And I got the envy message in Gemini's reading, and there was heavy Leo energy in Gemini's reading, so could also be dealing with that sign. I still have that song in my head from the Cancer reading. Come closer. Hey. I don't even know the words to it. All right, we're going to go into Virgo. I don't know what my dog is barking at. I don't see anything. Let me refill my water up real quick. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. And give me a like while you wait, if you will. Thank you. Thank you for the $9.99, Robin. Appreciate you, girl. Virgo, it's your turn to shine, baby. So, Virgo, I got some interesting images. I got, first, it looked like a Vienna sausage. I'm not lying. That's what it initially looked like. I don't know if some of you got that, gifted it for you for Christmas, or maybe you like it. I don't know. But then it turned into someone squeezing icing and making cookies. And then I saw sketching, I saw writing, I saw drawing. So all of it has to deal with details, fine details, you know, working out the details is what I kept hearing. So I don't know if some of you are writers or you draw or bakers or whatever, but I do find that Virgos are very good at like things of that nature, right? Practical things that keep your attention in the tangible. So some of you might be brushing up on your homemaking skills, I don't know, or just your skills in general. And then I saw someone with a trench coat on, and they opened it up, right? And they were selling watches, like but like the old-timey watches, you know, the circular ones, the big ones. So I don't know if some of you got a good, you know, might have a good career in sales. Hell, I don't know. But it's almost like open yourself up for some reason to the concept of time, or opening up your mind to different concepts may be important. And or you might just have a lot of time on your side, or feel like time is ticking for some of you. But oh, okay. Don't overexpose yourself or overexpose your energy, okay, to other people that maybe not be well intending, Virgo. All right? Because when you choose to exchange with another person, you also have an unspoken agreement with that person. You take their energy, they take yours. So when you go to exchange with someone, whether it be a conversation, a conflict, whatever, just know that you're going to walk away from that owning their piece of the energy and they you. So be careful in who you're exchanging energy with, right? Because if you're constantly exchanging energy with a draining person or a draining situation, you're draining yourself. You're overexposing yourself, okay? This says, work through your fears. Some of you fear that time is not on your side or is of the essence, and that is what they call lack consciousness when it comes to time. You have all the time in the world. You're eternal. You can't get it wrong, and it's never done, okay? And even though our body ages and it appears on the outside that there are limits, there really isn't in the eyes of Source, and your soul knows that, right? So some of you need to work through some fears about that. And it doesn't have to be directly related to that, but for some reason I felt drawn to talk about that. It's a Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with Scorpio. That could be the time of year where you need to work through your fears during Scorpio season. Or you could have that in your own chart. All right. To me, this card talks about shadow work. So you may be needing to do some shadow work, especially if you have a lot of anxiety type of energy. Yeah. Then you have Mars here, which is all about action, Aries energy for some of you. So this is talking about desires, impulses, courage, force, strength, competition, working out, you know, excitement. But it also talks about impatience, anger, temperament. So it's like, which way do you want to take the energy? I feel like if you're coming from a fear-based mentality, if you're coming from a lower level energy, then this could easily turn into getting impatient, angry, or overdoing it, overexposing yourself to people like that if it's not you. All right, so it's like really encouraging you to work through that so you can come at it from a higher vibrating energy, especially as we go into January, to where you instead let it give you more willpower, help it to drive your strengths, give you courage to push through the energy, right, Virgo? Some of you, you know, All of our emotions serve a purpose. Some of you are letting your fears, though, drive too much of your energy. You know, what if this doesn't work out? What if this? What if that? That type of thought process, that needs to go, Virgo. And I didn't even mean to say it, but before I started the reading, I said, it's your time to shine, baby. So I feel like, take that as your message. It's your time to shine. Can't shine in the dark, y'all. What does the law of attraction have to say? For my Virgos. Well, I'm not going to force it. I might skip this. Come back to it. It says the law of attraction is the most powerful universal law. It is my friend. You create with your every thought. By the universal law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn. You are attracting the essence of whatever you are, giving your attention, whether it's wanted or unwanted. So it's like if you're coming from a space of low energy, you're going to keep attracting that to you, okay? So all the more reason to pay attention to your thoughts and your emotions and where things are headed, okay? You're being called to action this year to work through some things that you've been putting off. Some of you, it's in regards to health. But let's see. Some of you, it's in regards to a Scorpio or an Aries. Quite literally. So you have the Four of Wands. Which highlights the family structure, family. That makes sense to me because Virgos, you're usually the people who like to really instill the family values, traditional values. It's my dogs. Can you hear them? The male lady, for some reason, instead of like dropping it off there, she came all the way up into the driveway. So I knew they were going to go crazy. And if you're not a dog lover, I don't know what you're doing on my channel, but they'll get over it in a second. Just chill out. Nothing I can do about it, you know. But let's get you some cards out. Wow, lots of cards out while we wait for them to calm down. What is she doing out there? Hold on a second. I think she's at my door. Sorry, Virgo. She's leaving now. Okay. The Four of Wands, like I said, is talking about the family structure, which I feel is Virgo's strong suit because you usually are the person that keeps it together for everyone else, right? But there's some fears around that for whatever reason. Some of you fear change within the family structure, or, you know, you fear like time is going too fast, that you're not ready, you know, or that something will come and disrupt, you know, whatever you have put into place. But don't be afraid of change, Virgo, because I do feel that change is coming in either way. So it's like you can embrace it with a loving, open arms, or you can allow it to fuel fear and anxiety, which I wouldn't recommend. But I feel like this change is good, okay? So even if there are some changes in the family structure or within the home, or relationships, just know that the change is guided and it's good, all right? And there's some new action coming in. So there is cooperation here that you've been longing for. Some of you have been longing for change, but yet you're kind of like afraid of the change. It's like you know that change is inevitable and it's coming in, but you're also like, I want it, I don't want it. I want it, I don't want it. You know, you're like a little back and forth there. But I feel like there might be, again, changes in relationships or commitments during this time frame. But I think they're much needed, and or things that you've asked for, because there's like a longing for more cooperation in your life, a longing for things to flow a little bit smoother. And then here comes those traditional values and structures and something coming to fruition here. So I feel like these are good changes that are coming in. So I'm not really entirely sure why you're fearing it, but and then when it comes to the law of attraction, it's like action, action, action. You might have a lot of action going on this year. Maybe that's what you don't like, because I do feel that some of you that watch me, you like action, but you want it on your terms, right? And this might be action that's coming in external from you that you have to react to. And that's the part maybe that you don't like, or you might feel yourself tensing up against. But it's like, go with it, Virgo. Go with whatever the changes are. Let it flow through you. The law of attraction is your friend, you know, and call it into you, okay? Yeah. The sun like almost came out. There's a little bit of cloud over it, but it's like shining right on me. It actually feels good. So person you most likely are dealing with in the current energy, Virgo. Seven of Swords, Palace of Cups, King of Wands, the Chariot, Seven of Cups. So whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, you know, they might not be telling the truth about how they're genuinely feeling, all right, for whatever reason. Because the Seven of Swords is somewhat of a deceptive energy. And then with the Palace of Cups, this is like the Ace of Cups in this deck. I feel like, you know, this person needs a bit of a confidence boost, or they might be getting a confidence boost during this time frame, though, that helps them to move forward. But then they just end up being more confused or more confusing to you. So it's like a back and forth, you know, like not wanting to really express, or I heard passive aggressive. This person could be very passive aggressive with you, and or they're just confused about how they feel, so the way they interact with you may constantly change, okay? That could be the dynamic in general, or just like during this time period. But I do feel like you know, in part it's because there's confusion here, but they're also suppressing emotion. But they're getting the confidence to move forward, kind of. This person, they have too many things weighing on them. All right, and it's causing confusion in their energy. They may have a lot of choices that they need to make this upcoming year that's going to require them to be strong enough to say the truth of how they feel, okay? And to not be so passive. But see, then I keep getting the word aggressive, so that makes me think like this person is passive aggressive or something. Or you might be towards this person, I'm not really sure. So Scorpio energy here, Aries energy here, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. Those could be significant placements or significant people that are playing a role in the energy this upcoming year. Or a time of the year to work through. I feel like Scorpio season is going to be important for you, Virgo, in particular, and Aries season. So Scorpio season's what? November, October-ish time frame. And Aries is March, late March into April. Okay, what's going on with my cards? That's weird. Somehow some of them came out in the reverse. And that makes me crazy. Libra. For the $69.99. Oh, hey, Fierce Tarot. What's up, girl? I love you too. Aww. You're amazing. I popped into one of Fierce Tarot's, I think it's your spin-off channel. I actually have not subscribed to that channel, but it popped up in my suggestions, and I totally connected with everything you were talking about that day. So I think I was divinely guided there. But thank you for the love, girl. We could be friends in real life. We have so much in common, you don't even know. Our stories aren't exact, but they're similar. But I love her vibes. Check out her channel. She does a great job. Thank you for the super chat. Okie dokie. Libra. I just made my day. Okay. All right, Libra. So Libra, I had a song come through that I actually got, and I think Scorpio's reading for the You versus Thems that I posted a day or two ago, which is Frozen. I think I misnamed the song in that reading, but I think the name of it's Frozen. And what she's saying in it, first of all, Sabrina Claudio is amazing and gorgeous. I love her music, but what she's saying in the song is time stands still. Wow, what does she say? While we stand here. Time stands still while we stand here. So kind of similar to the energy I picked up for Virgo. For some reason, divine timing is at play here, or it feels like time has been standing still. And then I saw a pain point. It literally had a target on it, and it looked like a needle going in. So it's like there's like a pain point here that it feels like time has completely stood still with this person, this situation, or whatever this energy is around. And I feel like it's time to release that energy. And it may require for you to open up your throat chakra, speak your truth, say what you mean what you say, and stick to it. You know, because I definitely feel irritation right here. You could be kind of irritable in the energy, or find yourself a bit irritable in the energy, or when it comes to like a particular person or a situation where it just feels like, why have we not moved past this? Or why is time standing still when it comes to this issue that I'm having, or this thought process? It's like not being able to move past something on a mental level, or you know, to vocalize that, okay? Which, let me tell you what, I wish we'd get out of the era of blocking communication with people. I know it's like so popular to do, right? I'm gonna block ya on Facebook, ghost ya, never talk to you again. It is so damaging to do that to someone you love, or for someone to do that to you. It is so damaging not to allow yourself to express and get and receive closure. And I know it's like the culturally popular thing to do right now, is to be the harshest, to be the coldest, to not even care. But there's a fine balance there. All right. Now, if you've said everything that you need to say, Libra, and you're ready for closure, then by all means, you know, it's okay to place healthy distance. And if you need to block somebody because they don't get a hint, okay. But don't let that be like the first move that you make. And or if you're dealing with someone like that, it's maybe not in your best interest to continue to exchange with someone who can cut you off so easily or be so harsh like that, okay? So I can see this either flip-flopping or going vice versa, where, and if it's not like blocking or, you know, not talking to someone, it could just be like, you know, you trying to understand someone, but then they do not reciprocate that towards you. They don't try to understand. They like shut you down, you know? And you might want to look at that connection, because I'm feeling that. This says the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So there's an end of a cycle here. Okay. So you're done with that. You're done dealing with some things that you've been stuck on where it felt like time stood still. But I feel like the ending of that energy is coming right now, actually, because we had a full moon. It was not in Capricorn, but fell in Capricorn season yesterday. What? 2 days ago, December 29th. So that could have felt like a release for you, Libra. You could have felt a lift in your energy, or you might be feeling a lift in your energy as we go closer into January. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn, or this could be surrounding someone with heavy Capricorn placements. Could be dealing with Scorpio for some of you, or that could be an important energy as we go into 2020. Yeah, there's some transformative changes coming in. This is intense, you know, but it's also deep. It's also eternal. It's also very regenerative energy, right? So it's like you have two ways you could handle this, or handle this person, or I heard close handling. No. Something handling. Handle with care. Somebody's not handling someone with care. And if it's not in regards to another person, you might not be handling yourself with care. You might be really too tough on yourself, Libra. This says, my happiness is my greatest gift to others. says, selfishly seek joy because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you are in joy, you have nothing to give anyways. Yeah. Because now I have a song in my head. I think it's Jewel. I've been down so long. I think you've let someone, Libra, drain you dry. Emotionally, energetically, whatever. And it's the ending to that, okay? Because both of these cards talk about endings. It's time to prioritize your happiness, especially as we go into 2021. There might be some major changes coming in this upcoming year, especially during Capricorn or Scorpio season. And it's helping to regenerate yourself of who you are and who you will tolerate. And Libra, your readings have been, I don't want to say they've been harsh, but I feel like there's been some sort of misunderstanding in the air for a long time in the 2020 energy for Libra. And it's like you've thought about it enough. You've dwelled on it enough. It's time to release that and go into your happiness. And oh, by the way, when you prioritize your happiness and you get a bit lighter in the energy, things are going to naturally change in this situation anyways. So let's see what that's about. Nine of Wands, yeah. Knowing when to quit fighting something, okay? Knowing when the battle has been done. Knowing when to let things go. Learning how to let things go. Putting your guard down. Somebody might be putting their guard down towards you, Libra. This is Scorpio energy about. Knight of Swords. Some of you could be communicating with the Scorpio, point blank period. That could be what it is. And it's time to let things go, or someone's wanting to let it go. Some of you are letting go of the need to communicate something and just knowing when you've said enough and when has been enough and etc. So it'd be different for all of you. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio. This could also be in your birth chart or just a change in communication in the way someone communicates. And isn't that what I said? There's been like a miscommunication in the air, all right? But sometimes people purposely misunderstand us. Why? Because it shifts the responsibility or ownership to the other person. You know, like, well, I'm not going to give you examples, but you know what I mean. And you can feel it when it's intentional, when someone purposely, you know, misunderstands you or twists your words or something like that. That could be an issue. Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. So the good news is here comes your happiness. Ships are coming in. Fortune is favoring you as we go into 2021. It's almost like this last haul. Some of you are getting closure right as the New Year's comes in, you know, or letting go of the need for that. All right. And then it's like, the Wheel of Fortune is talking to me about divine timing and things naturally coming to you. And it's when you get in this space of allowing yourself to be happy, you know, regardless. This person you might be dealing with in the present energy is the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So there is a soulmate energy here. Now, we have lots of soulmates in life, so it's not always intimate. But you have someone here that wants to be generous with you, that wants to give with you, that, you know, understands you and sees you as you are. I heard a gift. Some of you might get a gift, or it's like the gift of having just like someone understand you. You know, if you've been misunderstood in a certain area of your life or by a certain person for a really long time, it may be like a breath of fresh air for someone to see it from your perspective or to get it. And it could be the same person changing their perspective, but for a lot of you, it's someone else that's ready to give, that has the ability to give the way that you give, Libra. Or maybe just being very generous with you because they love you, you know? They feel you. So significant time frames are going to be the time of Scorpio and Capricorn, and or you could be dealing with those two zodiac signs in particular or be in your birth chart. Those are the only two time frames I'm seeing for Libra. Yeah, more Capricorn, more Scorpio energy. So I got some cuspers maybe. Maybe I got some Libras with on the cusp of Scorpio, possibly. Speaking of Scorpio, it's your turn. So Scorpio, it was kind of hard for me to, I knew when I was going to come out of the meditation, I was going to forget some of it because if you can imagine like lightning fast images, I almost couldn't even hold on to them long enough. But it was like first of all, I got to get this song out of my head, and some of you may laugh, but again, spirits got jokes sometimes. I have this song playing. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes. I wanna to the bed, down to the floor. I wanna. So some of you, your carnal, intimate, sexual side is being highlighted as we go into 2021. So, yep. And then I saw what looked like at first train tracks, but it turned into what looked like a roller coaster, and I heard roller coaster of emotion. So I feel like 2020 has been a bit of a roller coaster of emotion for a lot of my Scorpios that follow me. And first, I don't really honestly feel it's slowing down because it was like lightning fast. The images were coming. So I feel like the energy is speeding up for Scorpio. And some of you don't want to hear that. Some of you are ready for that. Okay. But it's like full steam ahead is what I feel as we go into January. And I feel like most of you are ready for it, right? And if you think of that song, I mean, you can't listen to that song without feeling it, right? So, some of you are ready to be a Scorpio. It's so interesting because I feel like Scorpios will be the first to tell you they don't like being a Scorpio. but they'll also be the first to have a zodiac sign tattooed on them. It's like a lot of the Scorpios I know, they don't necessarily want people to know that there's a Scorpio, because I do feel there's a taboo. There's a lot of assumptions about the sign of Scorpio that I don't care for either. But at the same time, they're damn proud of it, because the life journey of a Scorpio in general is not the easiest, right? It's not the easiest to feel the deepest of all of the zodiac signs. It's a journey that either you grow to love or you grow to hate. But I feel like of all the zodiac signs, Scorpios are the most likely to have their sign tattooed on them somewhere. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Not all of them, but hey. So anyways, I feel like you're fully embracing who you are. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that you're allowing like that carnal nature to come out. You're allowing yourself to be proud of who you are, or you should, and as you go into 2021, I think that's only going to intensify, right? I haven't heard that song in so long. It made me blush. All right, let's see. I only wanted one card. It says there's new moon in Leo, new moon in Pisces. Leo and Pisces may be a significant time frame for you. You could have that in your chart or be dealing with either of those zodiac signs. It's like confidence is your key to success. That's what it says. Confidence is your key to success. That's what I felt. I felt like, yeah, just you're owning it. You know what I'm saying? You're owning it. And then it says meditate and contemplate. Now, some of you are getting in touch with your spiritual side. I can't tell you how much meditation will help clear your energy, clear any physical pain, clear your head, So some of you may need to pick up or just get more consistent with the meditation routine in 2021. And that's really going to help you to clear your emotional space, to kind of calm down the emotional roller coaster a little bit, right? It doesn't seem like sitting in silence for 15 minutes would change your life, but it will. It will. Every morning, 15 minutes, first thing in the morning. If you can stick to that for 3 months, you'll notice a significant difference in your ability to control your emotions, as well as the clarity in your mind. So it's like really encouraging you to clear your energy, clear your space, and allow your confidence to drive you forward and move you in that direction, right? Then you have the North Node of Destiny. This is highlighting Aquarian energy, so that may be significant or a significant time frame for you as well. This is your soul school, learning curve, your fulfillment, your purpose, maturing, blossoming, keeping your integrity, This might be a very spiritual year for you, okay? And I felt that in the you versus them reading of like switching it up from being so focused on the 3D, the tangible, what's right in front of you, and shifting your focus to a higher level of who you are emotionally, who you are spiritually. Because life is an emotional journey. It's really very little to do with our external reality and everything to do with how we feel. And our external reality is only ever a projection of our emotional truth. That's the truth. I saw that card flip. It says, nothing is more important than that I feel good. It says, don't do anything that you don't really want to do. Keep yourself in a place of feeling good. Reach for thoughts that feel better and watch what happens. So this kind of coincides with the meditation card. So I think meditation is going to help to get you in a higher vibration so that you can start feeling good more of the time. And the more you feel good, the more good comes to you. It's just simple law of attraction, right? So nothing is more important than how you feel about yourself, Scorpio. And that you're doing things that are aligning with what you authentically, genuinely want in your life. All right. That's part of your destiny. Okay. Who sings that song? Is it Ludacris? What's Ludacris's zodiac sign? Does anybody know? I don't know why I'm curious about that, but it's just such a bizarre song. Is it Ludacris? Oh, he's a Virgo. Okay. All right. Well, didn't Virgo have a lot of Scorpio show up for them? Or was that Libra? I don't know. You might be dealing with a Virgo. So, yeah, you've placed a lot of burdens on yourself. You've placed a lot of unnecessary work, unnecessary struggle, unnecessary obligations on yourself in 2020. And it's like, you need to meditate off of you. Oh, my live stopped. You need to meditate that right off of you, okay? So it's like this heaviness is going to lift, Scorpio. But confidence is the key. Know that you can do it. You're a hard worker. You're a fixed sign. And I was telling Leo this. 2021 is going to be, where did I get the word juxtaposition? That's not it. It's going to be a very important year for the fixed elements, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, because of the age that we're going into, okay? And so it's like saying you're capable. You're more than capable, Scorpio, of being able to take on a lot more than other people would take. And I feel like that's why Scorpios always get a tattoo of their zodiac sign. Because it's almost like I've been through what most people would give up on, right? So you're capable of taking on a lot. But it's like this year, maybe be a little bit more playful about it. Don't got to be so serious all of the time. Own who you are. Allow your confidence to drive you, etc. There's some regrets here about some decisions made that may have something to do with your destiny or Aquarian energy, all right? Whether that's you or someone you're dealing with. I feel like it's time to let that go, right? It's all about your learning curve. So whatever came from that, you learned from that. And now it's time to turn the page because I have Bob Seger in my head right now. Is that Bob Seger? Turn the page. Sometimes the things that we think are lost or, didn't work out, in our favor, it actually did work out in your favor because maybe there was a better way to go about it. Maybe it helped propel you into a new age of your life, and it's hard to pinpoint when we're actually going through something as to what it's going to result in. But oftentimes, if you look back on your life, you can see where, there was a blessing in every experience, right? So I feel like that's important to acknowledge and to appreciate during this time frame, because you're getting ready to move past it, right? And because nothing is more important than feeling good. Nothing is more important than feeling good. So I feel like there's movement forward here out of the stuck energy, emotional struggle that you've been going through, this roller coaster that I felt in the guided meditation, and then moving forward here. So let's see, person you're dealing with. What is their energy? Tree of Life. Nine of Wands. So this person has learned their lesson. Okay. The Tree of Life talks about, well, for me in this deck, it talks about like the interchangeability of our energy. So you might have been intertwined with this person's energy, or intertwined even maybe with their soul path. But I feel like they've learned their lesson. This person is letting their guard down, or they're letting something go. Okay, this is not willing to fight for something, or not willing to entertain conflict even, right? Because this is someone who is kind of like letting it be what it is. And that may be what you're being guided to do, or this person is being guided to do. But it's like there's a lot of connectedness when it comes to this connection between your energy and their energy. So that's why I got the word intertwined. At this moment, this person has kind of got their guard down, all right? So all of a sudden I can't talk. You could be dealing with, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or those might be important placements in your chart, or important times of this upcoming year, 2021, all right? Sagittarius. So hungry right now. I could probably like get up and go eat some crackers. Oh, you know what I think I have? I've got chocolate. Yes, I do. Dark chocolate is my favorite. Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't want my blood sugar to drop. Give me a second. I just want to show you guys these. This is not a paid advertisement, but I want to show you my favorite chocolates. Yeah, I have like an industrial size bag. They're sweetgourmet.com. Look at these. Snow caps. Dark chocolate. Oh yeah. And they're crunchy, but not too crunchy. Mm-hmm. They're really good. Don't ask me why I keep these next to my bed, except I'm like a glutton for chocolate. At night, I keep these next to my bed and I'll be like, you know, eating them when I shouldn't be eating them. Oh well. It is sweetgourmet.com. They're called non-Pareilles dark chocolate. NONPAREILS. They look like this. And they're the best. Okay. I'm refreshed now. Sagittarius. I think last time I was live, I shared chicken and a biscuits with you guys. I love chicken and a biscuit. This is the best crackers ever made. Ever. True story. So Sagittarius, I kept seeing this. They kept showing this to me. And then they showed it to me again. And then they showed it to me again. So I don't know if like you sit like this or to me what they were showing me was also the mood or the feeling of adoration. So because I heard, oh, what's I saying? Alfalfa? Oh, alfalfa. Anyways, I got that in your last reading too, that someone likes their face caressed or like, I don't know. And then in the background came through a song, and I honestly do not remember the name of this artist, but it was like, I don't want to wait for this life to be over. Sorry. Oh, who is that? I guess what I'm feeling from that when I put it all together, Sagittarius, is like, you don't want to wait for this life to be over to feel adored or to be adored or to have just genuine love and affection, you know, in your life or in your spirit. I felt like you needed comforting in the last reading that I did, but now I just feel like some of you don't want to have to wait for this life to be over to hear sorry. Someone might be stubborn, you know, with the sorries or with the apologies, and it's just like, how long do I have to wait, you know? Or someone could be feeling that way about you. But it's like, you're adored. You're freaking adorable. You know, I don't know how else to tell you that. And I feel like this is spirit speaking to you through me. I just feel like spirit adores you. You know, you are adored. And the only thing that is stopping you from experiencing that is allowing yourself to believe that about yourself, allowing it in, let it in, adore yourself, adoration, adore yourself. Maybe check out that song. I don't know what that song is about. Those are the only few lyrics that I got. But it's almost like, too, because you think of someone sitting like this, it's like, when is things going to change? Or like waiting for, yeah, waiting for something. This says surrender to the divine, especially during the full moon. This is the perfect time. Surrender the need to wait. I just got chills all over my body. So there is a presence here in the room because it's like freezing cold right now all of a sudden. Some of you have like literally someone energetically that's trying to connect with you. Some of you might be a medium. I know my sister is a Sag, and she's been speaking to, she didn't know this about herself. I hope she doesn't mind that I'm telling this, but she has a ghost in her house. She's just recently opened up to mediumship. But you could be having your ancestors, your guides, or people that have passed over, you know, present, or opening up to your own psychic gifts or abilities, all right? It's wanting you to not be afraid to, don't be afraid, okay? Because some of you, you can feel it coming in, or you recognize your intuition, or maybe recognize a presence, and then you fear it or you push it away. So it's like, allow it in, all right? Surrender to the divine. You're being adored. That's what it's about. So if you're ever laying, you know, in bed, or you feel a presence for some of you, it's an adoration. It's not to be feared, okay? Those are for my Sagittariuses that are opening up to their own abilities and or connecting with someone that's passed over, that's trying to come through for you. All right. And then, see, now now and I think about that song, I don't want to wait for this life to be over. Some of you really miss someone. I'm sorry, this is so specific. If it's not for you, just wait, I'm going to get to you. Some of you have someone here with me, okay? Because I also started mediumship this year. And you think that you have to wait for your life to be over to reunite with this person or to feel their presence. And they want you to know that there is no separation between you and them. It's just the veil is there for you, but the presence is here. So you can experience that relationship emotionally and spiritually right here and now. You don't have to wait for your life to be over, right? They want to speak with you or interconnect with you. So much so that they are coming through my tarot channel right now. And I don't use my tarot channel for this, although I have channeled for people in private readings, their deceased relatives. But they're saying you don't have to wait. First of all, you're eternal, so life is never over. They're just letting you know that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those that did not touch because I was so specific. So specific. But in general, Sagittarius, even if that's not for you, you could be opening up to your own gifts or intuitive abilities in 2021, you know? And for others of you, what it's talking about is like, don't sit around and wait for someone to adore you. Adore your damn self. You're a Sagittarius. And you know, the people that are for you, they're going to be there for you. And the people who don't understand you, this is the year to tell them to kick rocks. All right. Thank you for the $1.49, Evelyn. So you have communication and empowerment. As I tell you to tell someone to kick rocks, you get empowerment. Sometimes it's empowering to tell someone to kick rocks. Anyways, this is highlighting Gemini energy for some of you, but it's, you know, communication skills, information, learning new things about yourself, a heightened awareness. Yes. You know, seeing life through a different lens. I think all of that's going to change in 2021 for my Sagittarius, but it's empowering you. It's empowering you, strengthening you. Let spirit be your ally. Open up to your guides, open up to the vast amount of support that you have available to you that, yeah, you can't taste, touch, and smell it, but you could feel it. You could feel it, right? Because I felt it. So I feel like this might be a very empowering time or a very empowering energy that's coming through for Sagittarius. This says, anything I can imagine being, doing, or having, I can be, do, or have. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as it is a button. And then this says, I practice the science of deliberate creation. So it's time to imagine big. You can have anything that you want. Anything. But if you don't believe that, then you can't have any of it. Because you get what you believe in, you get what you think about, right? So whatever the struggle is, it's time to surrender it. What is that? Let's see. So King of the Cups. King of Cups. I keep getting the name Jessica or Jessup. So there might be a Jessica in the chat, or I'm going, this is like for one person that's watching this that the person coming through is connected to. I know where that's their name. I got J-E-S-S-U-P. E-S. Or those could be initials. Anyways, I don't mean to spend so much time on that, but that's really pulling my attention away from the tarot reading. Okay. All right, so King of Cups. This is surrendering to the divine. All right. Some of you need to surrender a relationship with the King of Cups. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign or they have water placements. I'm not saying surrender the person, although for some of you, yes, but it's like surrender the need to wait any longer. You know, some of you have been connecting with the water sign for a while because I've seen it in the readings, or you have strong water placements in your chart. And there's something that needs to be let go of when it comes to that connection. And I'm not saying let go of the connection. I'm saying there's something within it that needs to be let go of. Or for some of you, yeah, it's a person. But it's like, let it go and let it ride, because Spirit's got your back. There's clarity coming here. There is absolute clarity coming here. So I feel like you are getting either communication that's going to help you to feel empowered. I'm being drawn to talk about this weekend, but it could be all the way into January. But there's new information coming in that's helping you to feel more empowered in the energy and being stronger in your conviction is what I heard. And knowing that you can do this. You can do it. You're strong, like bull. Strength card here. All right, so person you may be connecting with. Eight of Cups. King of Swords. So I feel like someone needs to walk away from a thought process that's not serving them. I feel like it's this person. It's showing up in their energy. Some of you could be dealing with the King of Swords or water sign. Can be any sign though. This person's energy is all about, you know, emotionally moving forward, emotionally moving on, or you know, taking some sort of leap of faith when it comes to being able to express authentically what it is they're feeling. This might be the person that's been waiting. Because I have a song in my head. I've been waiting for a girl like you. Could be waiting for you. You could be waiting for them. All right. But like, it's like, once someone stops waiting, then the divine almost ushers something new in, whether it's with this person or not. This person is heavily thinking about the connection, I feel, or like waiting for things to change, because I have now John Mayer in my head, waiting on the world to change. So a lot of contemplation going on here. Zodiac signs that might be significant this year is Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. What are those time frames? Yeah. Capricorn. I have another song in my head. Reach out. Someone sent me an email like a week or two ago, or maybe they put it in the comment section, I don't really remember. And they said, you know, you're gonna lose a bunch of subscribers singing like that all the time. Why don't you just do the reading and shut up, or something like that. That was really mean. And my reaction was exactly how I just reacted right now. I kind of laughed. I laughed because I thought, well, that ain't happening. I channel through music. So, I'm sorry you don't like me singing. Go find someone else. $20. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Can't see your name, Minnie. I just want you guys to know that's how I get most of my messages is through song. It would literally, first of all, I'm not ever going to change the way I do something because someone tells me to. I'm an Aquarius with Scorpio placements. In fact, the more you tell me to change, the more I would resist it. So I'm pretty fixed. I have a lot of fixed placements. And also, I don't get into that. I don't. That's then I don't know. I can't be authentic if I'm trying to appease everyone, you know. All right. I don't even know why I even gave that any attention. But I plan to continue doing what I do. Okay. You like it or you leave it. Capricorn. Let me a drink water. I almost went to sleep in your energy, Capricorn. I know. Not because it was boring, but because it was nice and entertaining. It's like as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw like someone sitting on a bar stool. And they had a big butt, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if some of you got a big butt or you want a big butt or what. And then I got big booty hugs, no booty. And then I saw streamers and I saw like party things. So some of you are definitely ready to bring in the New Year's, or you're appreciating your derriere, which, hey, big butts are in. I like it. But it was actually like I didn't want to come out of the meditation because I kind of wanted to be in that energy with you. So I feel like this year is going to bring you some things to celebrate, even if you're not feeling it right now. I just feel like music. Please go listen to some uplifting music because I feel like you could really benefit from it. Also, love your body, whether you got a big butt, small butt, you big girl, you small girl, big guy, small guy, whatever. Love your body. It's your vehicle. It helps you in every form and fashion, all right? And everybody has different ideas of what beauty is. And so set your own beauty standards this upcoming year, Capricorn, and embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not often that spirit shows me physical traits unless someone is conscious of the physical traits and or needing to embrace something about themselves that maybe they wouldn't otherwise embrace. Thank you for the $20. Can't see your name. Pennies. Appreciate you, girl. Yeah. So, oh, and then I also heard, and this is really specific, someone saying, are you going to get off the couch? Which is weird. So some of you have like opposite energy going on, or maybe you're beating up on yourself because you're not getting up and moving around enough, or you might have someone in your environment that you feel is lazy, or you. It's like one person has a lot of energy, and then there's another person or energy showing up that's quite the opposite of that. That could be you versus someone else, or it could both be your energy where you're going back and forth between high highs and very low lows. Something like that. Oh, come on, Capricorn. I'll take it. All right, so this says adjustments are required. The third quarter moon, a new romantic cycle begins, and be bold and make the first move. So I would say romance and love is highlighted this upcoming year, and or just relationships in general. It doesn't have to be intimate, okay? But there are some adjustments that need to be made, and I feel it needs to be made within your energy, meaning like embrace who you are. Embrace your physical traits, your physical body. You know, really, really love yourself, all right? There is some sort of new cycle that's beginning within the love sector or relationship sector of your life, and it's saying be bold. Be bold. Some of you may want to make the first move. Or someone may be doing that towards you. It could be a renewal within a current committed relationship or within a current relationship in general. But it's like, I feel like Capricorn, you could be the one whose energy is more uplifting than the other person, and that's why Spirit's drawing you to be bold. But I think it depends. So you have the 11th house showing up here. This is Aquarian energy for some of you. This is about friendships, again, relationships, groups, community, humanity, hope, your tribe, finding your tribe, common goals. It's also kind of a rebellious, experimental energy, right? And it's talking about looking to the future. So I feel like this is a year to be bold, Capricorn. This is a year to hype yourself up, okay? And because you got new energy coming in, and open your mind, all right? Because often the 11th house talks about opening your mind to new possibilities or different possibilities. Friendship might be highlighted pretty heavily, especially in Aquarius season, or, you know, finding your tribe and people that understand you, people that have common goals. You know, if you've got people in your life that are holding you back, or they don't support you in your goals, this might be the year to say bye-bye, you know, or refresh your friendship circle or your inner circle. As we often like kind of cycle through different relationships and circles as we grow, right? Oh my gosh. You keep wanting to get cards in threes. So the number 3 might be significant, and this is the 1111 card. So it says, I look for positive aspects in every experience. I'm not here to fix anything. I'm here for fun. That's what I felt. Like your spirit guides, your spirit wants you to have fun this New Year's Eve, even if you're just staying at home. Make it fun. And seeking approval of others hinders my joy. So have some fun. Look for positive in everything that you touch, okay, in every experience. And don't care so much about the approval of others. And that's what the edge energy, the 11th house energy is all about, right? Rebelling from that, breaking the mold, okay, of what's expected of you. I keep wanting to sing I'm on the Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. She's an Aries. She's like the most Aries of all the Aries, I think. Lady Gaga. You could be dealing with an Aries for some of you. 2 of Cups here. Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a new relationship coming in. There's definitely a soulmate connection being highlighted in 2021. All right. So for my single Capricorns, this is a good time to make the first move because there is definitely an energy of relationships coming through. Even if you're in a committed relationship, there's a renewal here. All right. So be bold. Or just the relationship sector is looking good. If you're in a happy, healthy, committed relationship, it is looking good, it's moving forward, it's helping you to learn new things about yourself. And then you have the Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So something you've been longing for is coming to fruition, and it may be in the 11th month of 2021 or during Aquarius season. I think it's financial in nature, but it can be commitments as well. It could be this person, this whatever this relationship is. Dang, the 10 of Cups. I want to be a Capricorn in 2021. You have so much fulfillment and emotional. No wonder your energy was the way it was. Because it's like you'll have reasons to celebrate this year, okay? You've got a lot of emotional fulfillment coming in. It's like, don't let it tie you down. Let it be fun. Life should be fun. Life should be fun. You know, even the obligatory parts of life can be fun. It's all about the way that you think about it. Now, I know Capricorns in general like to keep it real, and sometimes y'all can be a bit pessimistic. But this is the year to turn that energy around and to make it a little bit more fun, a little less serious, because Spirit's really wanting to get you to the edge, right? Now, some of you are cuspers. Especially if you're a Capricorn Aquarius cusper, this is like breaking the mold of what people think a Capricorn is. Because I heard, oh, that's what you thought. That's not who I am, you know. I'm Big Butt Betty. I don't know. You know, I feel like you could use a good sense of humor. You got a good sense of humor or something like that. Because I feel really drawn to joke with you right now. Oh, you got jokes? Like that type of vibe. So I feel if it's been really serious for you, then it's lightening up in the energy, okay? Lighten up. That's what Spirit wants to say. Lighten up. Person you're most likely connecting with is the Two of Swords and the Palace of Coins. This person's dealing with some blocked intuition or insecurities, uncertainties as to their own security. Could be financial security or in regards to a home. But I just feel like this person is looking for a place to call home, but they can't see it just yet. They're not seeing it just yet, you know. This person has a lot of doubt. They could be a very doubtful person. This could be the person that was the opposite of your energy that I picked up on at the very beginning of the reading, where it's like this person could be like your polar opposite, or vice versa. Feel free to switch it, where it's yin and yang. It's like someone has all the hope and someone's got no hope. You know, or someone knows the truth and the other person doubts it, you know. Or those could be two polarizing parts of yourself that you need to get more balance over. And Spirit's wanting you to go to the more optimistic side of it, Capricorn, and less realistic side because it's pulling you down. But yeah, take it as it resonates. So you could be dealing with Aquarius. Or you could have that in your chart. I felt cusper energy here. Libra. Pisces. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing that you could be dealing with, or those could be important time frames this upcoming year. Aquarius season, Pisces season, and Libra season. If you got some junk in your trunk, shake it. I got some junk in my trunk. I shake it. Mm-hmm. Okay, Aquarius. Sometimes people think like spirituality and like spirit guides and angels are very serious. Very serious. And it's always very... But I find that my guides, they have a great sense of humor. In fact, they're quite funny. They don't take things very seriously down here because they know the bigger picture. So they also tend to think sometimes things are funny that I do not think are funny. But Spirit has a sense of humor, okay? Where do you think you get your sense of humor from? You are part of all of it. You are connected to the collective. It is all God consciousness, and every trait you have, they have. Best believe it. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Are your guides funny? I actually have more than one. For the longest time, I could only hear one. Her name was Eleanor, which is a serious name. And actually, that one did feel more serious. But then I have now 2 or 3 that one of them's really funny. I sound crazy when I talk about this. I don't care. Because it's just the truth. My spirit guides are funny. One of them's real sassy. I like that one. I like them all, but... All right, Aquarius. There's a really good book on angels and guides, by the way. I think the name of the book is called Angels and Guides. It's by Susan something. You can get it on Amazon. Fascinating. You know who else I like? Teresa Caputo. Some people hate her. I don't know why. I think she's very likable, but she talks a lot about channeling and spirit guides, and her book was actually excellent. It was a very good description of what I experienced. It's nice to know other people connect. I don't know why I felt the need to bring that up, because there must be someone in here that's looking into stuff like that or interested in stuff like that. Those are 2 good books to read. All right, Aquarius. Okay, so I saw like someone soothing literally this hand gesture over and over and over again. And I'm like, what in the heck is this? And then as it came clearer, it was someone petting a dog. But to me, the overall message was soothing. So there might be some more soothing energy around you. You might be soothing to others during Aquarius season in general, or there's some sort of softening of your energy going on. So I saw like prickly points, and then they smoothed it like how you would smooth like a rock or something. So it's like yeah, smoothing the edges. If you've been a bit closed off or prickly or that type of energy to close out 2020, I feel like you're going to be smoothing that energy out, maybe a little bit softer or a little bit more empathetic, or being more of the softie that I know every Aquarius truly is underneath that detached shell, right? So I definitely felt that energy come through. And then I heard the overall arching theme of 2021 is love. So love is being highlighted. Relationships are being highlighted for Aquarius in 2021. That actually kind of surprised me to hear that, because as an Aquarius myself, I feel like the year coming up is all about my spiritual self. It's the age of Aquarius, is the age of spiritual awakening, duh. But I was drawn to say love, which is not love the most spiritual emotion that you can have, unconditional love. So I guess in that way it's tied, together. But for some reason that was being highlighted, and there might be some soothing around that. Okay, if you've been prickly in that area, I don't know how else to say that. Soothing that, okay. So let's see. My Aquarius. And FYI, the song that came through right after I got that message was "All We Need Is Love, Love, Love is All We Need." Okay, that card keeps wanting to come out. It says balance spirituality and practicality. That's what I said. See, I felt like it was a very spiritual year for Aquarius. And here it is. This is Piscean energy for some of you. That could be important placement in your chart. You're dealing with one, or Pisces season in particular. But this is saying balance. Balance is key. Balance between spirituality and keeping it real. So sometimes Aquarius, just like any other air sign, you could get too much in your thoughts. You could get too much in the ethereal. Aquarians prefer to live in their own world than the real world. But Spirit is saying you need to ground yourself a little bit more, because you do have to participate in this world at the end of the day, right? So you can't always be in the ethereal all of the time. So if you've been a little bit too much up here, then there's asking for more balance and to incorporate some of the things as well that you're learning into the practical reality, to take part in your life, to take action where action is needed, but inspired action. Some of my Aquariuses are coming into their own spiritual path. Some of you are early on in your journey, and this is new for you. But I feel like the majority of you are well along your path, and it's more about getting too far into the ethers and needing to be a little bit more practical here. Or, paying attention to your practical reality, not always being in Aquarius la la land, right? Even though I do feel the air is nicer up there, I'm just saying. If you were to ask me, I would tell you I prefer to be in my head than to be in this reality. Most of the time. It's just nicer up there. I don't know. But one of the things that and I'm not trying to personalize this, but I could tell you one of the things that I've been drawn to do is to be more present in the present moment. And I've been purposely trying to pull my attention to the present moment, appreciate the present moment, submerge myself into cooking and, things that help keep me grounded. So, I cannot take all of these cards. Aquarius, you might be doing that as well, okay? Or being guided to do that as well, right? Oh my gosh, and then I looked down, this was the card that, there was lots that came out, but I just picked one, and it says, when I appreciate, I feel so very good. Appreciation is the secret to life. Become a person who appreciates and you will thrive. You will fulfill your reason for being. And there's a butterfly on the picture, which I love butterflies. So butterflies to me represent transformation and change, and that may be what you're changing. Being more present in the present moment. Really, really honing in on being appreciative of the now and not thinking so much about the what ifs and other planets and all of the things that Aquarius people think about, in their mind, and, finding a good balance between the two, right? This is so interesting because I got the 10th house of reputation in the you versus them reading that I did yesterday. And actually, the reading started with an image of Rihanna putting a crown on her head, which I took it as Aquarius, time to reclaim your crown, okay? But also to open your crown chakra. And that could be what's opening during this time frame. This is also highlighting reputation and challenges. So there might be some challenges around like the work arena or just a lot of demands being placed on you when it comes to career or finances, responsibilities, etc. I feel like the hard work is going to pay off, Aquarius, even though it feels frustrating at times, even though it's got you a bit irritable in your energy. Because maybe there's a lot of demands being placed on you, but there's being demands placed on you because you're capable of doing it. You know what I'm saying? People don't go to someone, placing demands on them if they know that person's not going to follow through. They go to people who are capable of the job, right? And I was listening to a spiritual podcast the other day, and he was saying that the person that you want the most, say if you're trying to get a contractor, the person that you want the most for the job is the one that you can't get a hold of, because that means they're busy all the time. The person you don't want for the job is the one that calls you right back because they got nothing to do. And I thought that was a really interesting perspective, but it's true. Busy people are busy because they're capable, right? They've got a lot of people demanding at them. So I feel like it's going to be a busy year, Aquarius. There might be a lot being asked of you, but it's because you're the best person for the job, or because your reputation, precedes you, or you're building up to that, okay? And I think that's why it's going to be really important for you to have that fine balance between spirituality and practicality. So let's see. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Ooh, the devil. Some of you are on the cusp of Capricorn. If so, rewind and watch Capricorn as well. Oh, that's way too many. What is the appreciation? Wow, okay, I did not mean to get this many cards. Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. It's so interesting. I got that message about love being so important. And then I don't see like love showing up in the cards. I'm not saying you're not going to have love in your life in 2021. I'm saying I don't see that as your focal point. So maybe love's trying to come into you, Aquarius, but you are focused in other areas of your life, so you don't even see it. Some of you aren't allowing it in. Others of you, there's trust issues here. But we'll get into that in a second. So, yeah, balance is key. You got the devil here, so don't overdo it. Too much of anything is never a good thing. You know, even good things. Too much of that, not a good thing. Okay, so balance is really going to be key, especially when it comes to possibly a Capricorn or a Pisces. You may really need to hold your patience in that situation, okay? Or find some sort of balance there between your emotions and the practical. And then, yeah, here's these demands being placed on you. This often talks of competition or, you know, people trying to get at you, like that type of energy. So I feel, again, that's just more validation, but you're capable, right? So you're going to, I feel for most of you, stand on your own 2 feet and show that you're competent. When it comes to this energy over here, it's been hard, you know, for, I think, Aquarius, for you to get out of your own headspace for a while. It's especially impacted relationships. And for some of you, like a committed relationship, but it could be any relationship. This like inability to get out of your head or trust, whether that's on your part or their part. But there is, you know, abundance coming in, financial security for some of you, or just more security in general when it comes to how you're feeling about your committed relationships or relationships in general. It's like you're definitely putting your sword down, okay? Not really going to bat for it. Not if I feel like this, Aquarius, if a relationship feels more of a challenge than it feels more of happy, you're going to let it go completely. Not even try for it, not fight for it, nothing. It's like at the end of the day, you're looking to feel more secure with who you are and where you're at. And so if something feels like a battlefield to you, then you're going to take that as your exit left, right? Because what you're being encouraged to do is to appreciate. Well, it's hard to appreciate when, you know, you've got conflict or beef for some of you. So, you know, you're going to protect your peace of mind here, okay? Oh, I get it. I see. So I feel like love is trying to come in for you right now. Okay? Like in the now energy. I think that's why someone was trying to soothe you or soothe your energy. Like, let me love you. You know? Like that. Like, please let me love you. You know, and you might need to soften up a little bit, okay? Somebody might want you to soften up, that type of energy, because I feel like love's here ready for you, but you might actually be blocking it out, whether you know it or not. I'm not really sure. Some of you might be doing it on purpose, but it'll be different for each of you. But that's how I have that song in my head. Let me love down. So, person most likely in your energy is the High Priestess. Ah, that's way too many. Just one. The person you might be connecting with might be intuitive as well. You might have an intuitive connection with this person. They may also be into spirituality or tarot or like have similar interest if that's what you're interested in. I assume if you're on a tarot page, you're interested in that. But I feel like this person may have some things in common with you when it comes to that, and or they are just trying like hell to listen to their intuition. You know, they might also be reading in between the lines, or, you know, yeah. And I got a weird message in the Aquarius you versus them reading about someone keeping tabs on you. So that could be it as well. I guess we're not going to get another card. Can I get one more card? There we go. The Three of Swords. This person hurt you, whoever this is. Or you, they. But I feel this is you. This is Swords energy. So I feel like whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius, you certainly may have hurt them. This can go vice versa. But I think if you're a feminine Aquarius, then that's definitely you're the one that feels hurt, or that's what they think. This person might think that they've really hurt you, but you've already let it go, and they just don't know that, or they're assuming, you know, because honestly, when I look at your cards, I don't see, well, I guess this could be you dwelling here, but I actually don't see that in your energy, okay? Whoever you're connecting with, either way, they might be going through their own spiritual awakening, and it might be coming in the form of heartache or hurt, you know, and oftentimes we spiritually awaken when we go through difficult shit. Excuse my language. But we don't become spiritually awakened with comfortable lives. We don't grow out of comfort. We just don't. It's nice to have comfort, but true growth comes from, you know, overcoming things and challenges. And so this person might be going through their own like spiritual journey right now, and it might be intertwined with yours. Okay. So you could be dealing with, or these could be placements in your chart or timelines to look for in 2021. Definitely Capricorn season or energy. Pisces, Taurus. There's more Pisces, Cancer energy over here. Okay. Oh my God, 3 hours. Goodness gracious. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys rock. Totally. Thank you. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Can't see my clock from here. Ah, yes. It's a hair past a mole. I don't have a watch on. Is it 3 p.m.? Oh, it's my entire day. I had today off. Oh my gosh. No way. Is it? Shoot. I have somewhere to go today, too. Well. Hell's bells, Martha. What the heck? Pisces. So Pisces, I got an image of the moon and then a pillow and then nighttime. So, of course, the moon always makes me think of Pisces. And then what it started out as a Britney Spears song. It's not one of her more popular songs. It's actually like, it sounds like a jewelry box when you open it. That's how it starts. And then it morphed into, it starts with one thing, and I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. That's how it morphed in my mind. My heart. That Linkin Park. I actually got that. I got that exact song, I believe, for Taurus on the last round of you versus them reading. So you could have Taurus in your chart or be connecting with a Taurus. All right. So yeah, those are kind of the images that I got. Your dreams might be speaking to you, okay? Because all of those songs kind of reminded me of bedtime. You know, maybe you need to get some rest or get some sleep. There might be a relationship that's been emotionally draining you, and it feels like in the end, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, it doesn't even freaking matter, you know? Or like that could be your stance or their stance on it. Thank you for the $11, Mountain Girl. It's like feeling like you put more effort into something than someone else, and like it doesn't even matter, you know? It's like I worked really hard for something and I didn't get the outcome I wanted, or, you know, no matter how much I try to put my trust in someone or, you know, extend myself this way, then, you know, not really feeling like you're getting it back in return, you know, and just feeling like it was all for naught, you know. And that could be, like I said, your energy or someone else's energy. I just feel drained from that. And I cannot remember, if you guys know the Britney Spears song I'm talking about, it's killing me not to think about it. Let me put it in the chat, okay. Okay. So it says, take time to breathe out. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Be bold and take the first move. This is identical to Capricorn. And I shuffled those, right? Not identical, but really darn similar. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn in your chart. This is great because this is saying all you need to do is breathe. Okay? Take some time out for yourself. Stop overgiving to a situation or a person, or stop letting your thoughts go there if that's the case. Because it's going in your favor, Pisces. You got something going in your favor here, and it could be in regards to a relationship. And then be bold and make the first move. So maybe after a time out, you know, you collect yourself, you collect your balance, then you might feel the strength to be the bigger person is what I get from that. Not some of you make the first move, but not for all of you. Some of you, it's like just being the bigger person and being like, yep, you know, not over giving to a situation, but also not stooping to someone else's level or allowing your energy to go really low like that is what I feel. And there's Taurus. There it is. All right, so and Gemini energy. That could be placements in your chart or significant players in 2021 or significant timelines, Gemini season, Taurus season. But it's all about communication, 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 communication. You might be variety seeking. You might be expanding your social circle or just looking for differing opinions, you know, or being more open to other people's opinions, that type of energy. It's a very street smart energy. That could be your vibe in general or someone you're dealing with. And then here's this very practical, steadfast, productive, grounded energy. This actually reminds me of Gemini's reading. If you're dealing with a Gemini, go check out the you versus them reading, because they were bouncing back between this lighthearted energy and very serious energy. I feel for you, Pisces, you might be bouncing back and forth too, but it's between being like extroverted and then wanting more just to kind of be by yourself, or, you know, take some time out for yourself, right? That song is still playing. I put my trust in you. I pushed as far as I can go. There's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. Those are the lyrics. All right, and it's coming through clear as day. So check out that song. All right, so your law of attraction cards are: the main event isn't the destination, it's my joyous journey. And how wonderful I am. This says, Pisces, you did not come forth seeking assignments to complete. You came forth for the reason to flow, to love, to experience, and enjoy. Even though you will return home at the end of any vacation, the idea of your holiday is not to complete it as quickly as possible so that you can check it off your list. The idea of your vacation, aka this life experience, is to have a joyous experience along the way. So it's like some of you are, too caught up in a certain outcome, a certain date. Oh, when's this going to happen? Thinking that it's going to be about that. And it's never about that. It's never about the destination. It's about the journey, the experience. And so don't put off your happiness waiting for a moment. Or don't even put off your happiness waiting for the weekend. I'll be happy when the weekend gets here, but Monday through Thursday, I'm going to hate my life. No, every second is a blessing. Now, when you start treating life like that and you're appreciative of every in-between moment, that's when you speed up law of attraction. That's when you start getting lighter energy, happier experiences, and more to be grateful for. That's how you get the momentum flowing, is to not ever wait for a certain person or period of time to find your happiness. It's right now. It's right now. Your life is right now, right now, right now, right now. This moment, this moment, this moment, this moment, right? And each of those moments add up. So Spirit's really pushing you this year not to wait to be happy, okay? And to, take a deep breath, all right? It's a win-win when you do that. That's what they're saying. It's a win-win. When you can get in that energy, win-win. So, the Magician, yeah. You are the creator of your own experience. I hope you realize that. The Devil, Capricorn energy. I felt you were tied to Capricorn. Here's the Capricorn right here. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is the journey. This is the journey. So, in this depiction, this person is walking away from, things that don't serve them. But what was not serving you, Pisces, is not allowing yourself to fully be in appreciation of every moment. Holding yourself hostage in your energy, waiting for an outcome, a call, whatever. It doesn't have to be that, but you know what I mean, right? Enjoy the journey. Okay, this is weird, because I don't know what this has to do with it. I have Billie Eilish in my head. I'm not your friend or anything. I think, therefore, I am. The hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name out of your mouth. Damn, I love that song. That might be your jam. I don't know. It's Billie Eilish. Therefore, I am. I love her. All right, so I feel like there's definitely three energies showing up: Capricorn, Gemini, and Taurus. That could be significant timelines or people in your life this year, all right? So pay attention to that. But here, you're manifesting, right? This is like saying you've got everything you need. This is a win-win. You got this, okay? Just need to let go of a little bit of emotional baggage here that you've been allowing you allowing yourself to stay stuck. So this person you're connecting to and the current energy is 9 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Nice. So you've got someone here, Pisces, who's feeling quite satisfied. You know, doors of opportunity may be opening for them, or they're just looking for some satisfaction in the energy. This person might be, you know, wishing for satisfaction with you. They may be wanting you to open, you know, your heart to them or open your door to them. I will say, if this is the person that's been keeping you stuck, I would really I'd really think about that, you know, because what you exchange your energy and who you exchange your energy with also has power over you. Okay. But it doesn't have to be that. It could be a separate person. I feel like this person's in this mood of just wanting to indulge. They may want to get you drunk. I don't know. Or they could be someone who overindulges a lot as well. So this could be overindulgence. But I feel like this person's trying to come from a higher vibration. So I don't think that's the case for a lot of you. I just think this person's looking for some satisfaction and for things to open up to them. All right. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with: Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini. And or those could be placements in your chart or significant timelines for 2021. I also have Libra energy here. So that's a wrap, my friends. That's all I got today. 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for the likes. This year, I got my YouTube statistics back. I had 64,000 shares. That means my videos were shared 64,000 times. That is freaking awesome. And it's because of you guys. So just know I'm like fully appreciative. All my gratitude for all of the love. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram as well if you want to catch me live there. Tarot Time with Dana. All that good stuff is linked in the description box below. Otherwise, I'm going to go enjoy what's left of my day off. And I'm wishing you guys the very, very best. So, namaste. Bye.